Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know why I start every single Jujutsu Kaisen reaction like this. I don't know where the tune comes from, but it comes from within my very soul. So that is what is being said right now. I am hyped to see what is going to happen next. We are still in the Cursed Womb arc. Itadori is probably dead because he wasn't able to repress or suppress Sukuna and transform back. So I'm pretty sure he's dead. We don't really know for sure. Megumi is going to kill Itadori the second he comes out of there. I don't want to see it, but that is going to happen. At least the girl, I am so sorry, Nobaru, is safe. Kudos to that. And at least the danger is gone, so no one else is going to get hurt outside of Itadori. Let's see what happens next. I mean, I know he's not dead because he's essentially the protagonist of the show, right? And fights are going to happen in the future as well. I know he's not going to die. I want to see what happens nonetheless though. So without further ado, let's get started and watch episodes 5 and 6 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's go. I'm guessing Megumi can probably feel the energy of the curse vanishing and is going to assume that everything's fine, but also being super high alert now.
あとは虎杖が無事に戻れば。
残念だが、奴なら戻らんぞ。俺は何の縛りもなく俺を利用したツケだな。
That's a messed up level torture. He's like, hey, I'm gonna hurt him while I can. I'm gonna have fun so that when he returns, if he returns, he's going to suffer from the pain of it all. Yikes!
虎杖は戻ってくる。
The amount of belief he has on Itadori, unmatched. I don't have any words to say. He's going to come back no matter what. Mark my words.
今の際で怯えに怯え。ごちゃごちゃとごたくを並べていたぞ。
But Itadori is that kind of a guy. He's like, I will still come back even if it means I die because I'm anyways going to die. Might as well get rid of Sukuna's curse while I am at it. Does Sukuna not know him? He's like, yeah, he was prattling on about regrets and not wanting to die. He'll still do that. He's a weirdo. He's the protagonist of the show. People do stuff like that all the time.
虎杖が戻る前に心臓を治させる。心臓を書いた体では俺に勝てないと思わせるんだ。
もっとだ。もっと。おやつ。なあ、言ったろ？広く使おう！
Really great action sequences. I've been saying this since the start of the show that every single action sequence so far is really good with how smooth the action is, how fluid the action is. Oh, really good. Also, how is Megumi not dead? He just burst through multiple buildings. Is it once again cursed energy doesn't allow him to die unless he's fatally wounded kind of an energy? Because crazy stuff.
ジェフを使うありきたりな術式ではない。応用も効く。
Is he going to learn to use that immediately? Because that would be crazy. And super hype and powerful. To show us how powerful he is and how quickly he can catch up with techniques.
どの道その程度ではここは直さんぞ。
バレバレか。
じゃあなんで俺は助けたんだよ。
His answer is going to be the thing that gets Itadori back into action and still die. But yikes. The reason why I think that is because it is written in the log report that he dies. So he is going to die and then Sukuna is going to help him come back. I am guessing. Because he's like, I'm having a lot of fun. Let me continue having fun. Kind of a thingy.
少しでも多くの善人が平等を享受できるように。フルでゆらゆらやつが。結局はわがままな感情論。俺はヒーローじゃない。だからお前を助けたことを一度だって後悔したことはない。
そっか。やっぱ伏黒は頭がいいからな。ああ、悪い。そろそろだわ。
The way this kid was talking so comfortably I was genuinely like, did Megumi heal him somehow without me realizing it? What was happening? What was with that incantation? And then he stopped it. And then I was like, okay, he's using his life force to fuel himself up or something like that. Then he stopped using it. Then he said a powerful dialogue which I knew for a fact that was going to help Itadori come back. He came back. Itadori was holding that conversation as if it was just another picnic day for him. And then blood is gushing out. I'm like, what is happening? Or maybe Itadori has like zero pain receptors in his body because god damn, he's just like, oh sorry, I guess that's the end for me. Blood is pouring out of his mouth. Blood is gushing out of his chest, but who cares? Not Itadori. He's just going to look down and go, huh. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. Anime logic.
長生きしろよ。
He did follow his grandpa's step and like, I'ma die with style. I'ma follow through. I'ma do exactly what my grandpa did. Leave people behind with trauma. Let's go.
ま、中途半端な当て馬じゃ意味ないからね。
Isn't this the dude who shipped with Gojo? Am I missing something? He wantedly let that happen. I'm guessing some part of his consciousness was like, let it at least happen in a detention center so that whoever is dying are people who committed proper crimes. Are we getting his direct villain arc without getting to see what made him into a villain? We'll get it later on and we'll be like, oh no, we want redemption, but then he's going to die anyways.
まずは絶対に戦わないことと彼らに忠告したのですが、
I still feel like this kid could have done so much more instead of just chauffeuring, okay? He's like, I'm sorry. I told them not to run. It is kind of their fault that they fought. Not my fault. Like, I know he's just being honest right now, but it honestly sounds like such an excuse. It makes me want to punch him in the face.
しかも生死不明の5人の救助に1年生の派遣はありえない。それを面白くない上が、僕の犬間に特急を利用して、手よく彼を始末したってとこだろう。
Yikes. Yikes. Ugh, I don't like it. I never thought of that it was something that was like an intentional internal setup.
いっそのこと上の連中、全員殺してしまおうか。
好きにばらしていいよね。
しっかり役立てろよ。
I don't like the fact that they're essentially experimenting on his body. Like, it is the most logical approach, but I just don't like it. I also have a feeling that by experimenting on his body, they are going to try to get Sukuna out of him so that Sukuna heals the body or something like that. But I don't like it. Even if it is not that, even if it is just like, hey, we are experimenting for the sake of experimenting, don't. I mean, I already called this, okay? I genuinely called this at the start of the show, but like, yikes.
長生きしろよって、自分が死んでりゃ世話ないわよ。そんな男が死んで泣きわめくほど、ちょろい女じゃないのよ。
You only do it when it's a girl?
おつやかよ。
マジで死んでるんですよ。昨日、一年坊が一人。
早く言えや！
Why would you joke about it nonetheless though? In the career that you are in right now, there is a really high possibility that people are dying, okay? It's either the victims or someone from their group. Why would that be the joke that you decide to make? Unless you're really into dark humor, which according to your reaction, you're definitely not. So like, hey. I mean, she could still enjoy dark humor, but be shocked like, oh shit, I actually crossed a line without realizing that I was crossing it. I mean, when it is me intentionally jumping over that line, that's fine. When I am doing it subconsciously, yikes.
京都にあるもう一校の高専との交流会だ。でも2、3年メインのイベントですよね。
Are they really going to give us filler episode material? After the main character dies. I mean, what better time to put it, eh? But also at the same time, yikes. That's my consistent reaction this episode, isn't it? It's like, yikes. I want to say more, but that's all it boils down to. Yikes.
なら3人でやるわ。
Let's make a 3-man team, they say. Even after knowing the fact that the third part of their team just died yesterday. Fumbles upon fumbles, man.
五条悟を戦闘不能にすること。
Are they gonna put another finger in that hole so that he heals himself or something like that? Seems like a strong possibility. Also, is this dude honestly just ensuring that he is able to kill these curses, doing retcon essentially, like trying to figure out what's happening in their world, acting as a quote-unquote spy so that he can destroy them later, or has he already turned into the side of evil? Suddenly when he was talking with that curse, I very drastically leaned into the fact that, oh, maybe he's just gathering information so that he can kill them properly. But I could be wrong.
許可なく見上げるな。不愉快だ。
Did we just have a fourth wall break? If it was, that's crazy. If it is just him responding to the doctor, cutting into him and stuff like that, makes sense. Let's watch the next episode, but before we do, if you're enjoying the content as much as I'm enjoying the fight sequences of Jujutsu Kaisen, feel free to check out my Patreon, where you can get early access to a lot of the content that I put out on YouTube at least a day ahead, if not more, as well as extended cuts to these content pieces. Plus, you get to cheer me on so that I can keep creating fun content for you guys to enjoy. Now, without further ado, let's get started on to the next episode. Also, as we do, I have a feeling that maybe it is Megumi who makes a deal. That's what Sukuna was all like, oh, he didn't even make a deal and yet he's getting to use me however he wants to. I'ma teach that brat. So, I have a feeling that they're going to make a deal of some sort. Crazy stuff. Let's go. I know I shouldn't say this, okay, but that particular sequence honestly gave me flashback to Bella's transformation from human to vampire at the end of Breaking Dawn. Is Itadori a vampire too? We don't know.
なら降りてこい。見下してやっからよ。
That was honestly so good. So come down here so I can look down on you. Every short person's response that is to a tall person looking like, do you want to tell me about how the world looks from down there? I'ma tell you, kicks them in the shin, makes them fall down. How does it look? Tell me now, bitch.
随分と殺気立っているな。
こちとらお前に殺されてんだぞ。
腕を直してやった恩を忘れるとはな。
What's the point of fixing my arm if you kill me afterwards? What is the logic behind that conversation? Oh my god.
その後心臓取っちゃったでしょうが。泣かせ。
鼻から足場。
あれ
I can't believe the fact that we are getting a training arc with the demon himself. But hey, someone's got to train this poor kid. It's definitely not the Jujutsu Academy. At least not anything that we have seen so far.
お前が条件を飲めば、心臓を治し生き返らせてやる。
Listen, Itadori, say no or negotiate. Negotiate. He wouldn't be bringing up the fact that he wants to bring you back to life and bring himself back to life if he didn't have any stake in the game. There is something he wants. Figure out what he wants.
散々生きっといて結局てめえも死にたくねえんだろ。
近いうち、面白いものが見れるぞ。条件は2つ。1、俺が啓発と唱えたら、1分間体を明け渡すこと。2、この約束を忘れること。
ダメだ。
ならばその1分間誰も殺さんし、傷つけんと約束しよう。
何がしてえのかよくわからんけど。まあ生き返るためだしな。なんて言うわけねえだろ。無条件で生き返らせろ。そもそもてめえのせいで死んでんだよ。
I love that for him. He's like, I landed a punch and you're going to bring me back because you want in as much as I do. So, hey, if that thing that you want to see, it's probably Megumi, is as exciting and interesting as you genuinely believe it to be, that you're willing to barter for me, bring me back without any conditions.
今から殺し合って小僧が勝ったら無条件で。俺が勝ったら俺の縛りで生き返る。
いいぜボコボコに
Sukuna was just pissed that he managed to land a punch on him. Oh, I was genuinely hyped to see a battle there. But he just cut him down like it meant nothing. Before he did that, okay, I was going to pause this reaction and actually tell you all that maybe he might end up accepting the conditions, but we won't know of it as viewers, as he won't know of it as a character because we are seeing this all from his POV. But I guess, hey, we are better knowledgeable than Itadori at this point. Yikes. That was a crazy fast reaction. I genuinely want to see a fight between Itadori and Sukuna, but at a later point in time when Itadori has trained himself enough, almost as much as Gojo's level, to see a really good yummy fight. It would be really cool to see that.
そんなクソ呪術界をリセットする。上の連中を皆殺しにするのは簡単だ。でもそれじゃ、首がすげ変わるだけで変革は起きない。
So he and the Stitches forehead guy, I'm going to call him that until I know his name, are doing this together, kind of like a revolution. He's doing it from within the system, he's doing it from outside the system. My only question is, why are you telling that to him? I am guessing he's a part of the system that you want to replace, so it doesn't make sense for you to villain monologue in front of him right now, right?
だから僕は教育を選んだんだ。強く里い仲間を育てることを。
もう始めるけど、そこで見てるつもりか？
また狙われる前に、ユージに最低限の力をつける時間が欲しい。
Smart decision. Let's go.
殺すより封印することに心血を注ぐことをお勧めするよ。
Only I get to be the one who kills him. Da, da, da. Okay, so it's either the first option, they are both working on the same goal, one from inside the system, one from outside the system, or they were both working on this goal before Gojo realized that, you know what, it's kind of stupid. A lot of people might end up dying. I don't wanna do that. So you know what? Let's reshift it. And Stitch's forehead guy was like, no, I must still kill people. Let's go. And I think that's what happened. Throw in a breakup in the mix.
すみません、店長。俺、やめます。おい、ちょっと待ってよ
That man's survival instinct, okay? So good. He was like, I'ma run. I don't care if I don't earn any money. I am not going on that cursed table. Let's go. Fair of him, fair of him. Sometimes your gut instinct is so hype and you're like, no, I must still follow through. Don't be dumb.
お客様、ご注文はお決まりですか？
So that's how spontaneous combustion happens, eh? Yikes.
せめてこれを。
I like that he was honest. He did not have any reason to be, but he was. Good for him.
呪術師としてどんな人たちを助けたいですか？
面接対策みたいな質疑応答してんじゃないわよ！
いや、やっぱ修行つけてもらうなら五条先生がいいと思ってたから嬉しくて。霊眼とか挽回とか螺旋眼とかドドンパとか。
今は使えないだけ。クマの術式が刻まれる。
全然容量得ないんだけど。
I feel like the teddy bear is going to get activated the more he watches stuff with high emotions, and then he's going to punch him when he wakes up.
抜きたくても抜けねえよ、これじゃ。
ヒロインがムカつくんだけど最後派手に死ぬの。
Why would you spoil him like that? Yikes!
心臓を治すにあたって、条件とか契約を持ちかけられなかった？
思い出せねえんだよな。
そうか。
Smart of him to figure that part out, and I'm sure that he's kind of like, oh, maybe some conditions were set, but he doesn't remember it. Nice.
どうやって？
Is he going to meet Geto? I think that's the forehead stitches guy's name. Yes, he is. I have zero words. Crazy stuff. I am hyped to see where this goes from here, how his training progresses, and also the school festival. That is also going to be super hyped to see. I'm glad that even though the show started off with a banger, like, oh yeah, kids are potentially going to die. Oh yay, we have new power. Oh shit, we now are faced with a really dangerous situation where the main character dies and then he's reborn. I hope that there are a few episodes where we get to just breathe, but even if there aren't, I am going to be completely okay with it, to be completely honest. All in all, genuinely I'm enjoying the show a lot. It's really, really hype. The first few episodes I was like, oh, this is fun, but like, like, you know, it's not super hype to get me all like, oh, what's gonna happen next. The Cursed Womb arc, I feel like, was genuinely necessary to get me into the craziness of it all. Like, oh, what's going to happen next? Tell me a bit more about it. Genuinely enjoying it so far. Can't wait to see the next few episodes, and I shall see you in there. Until then, let me know down in the comments what you thought about these two episodes. Let me know what you thought about this particular video, which parts of my theories you enjoyed the most, and I shall double down on them. With all that said and done, I shall see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye. Take care. Toodaloo.